want to get into, look, listen, if you want to get into it on this channel, go ahead. But look,
that was just the one little thing.
It got to a point where I wanted to fight.
Why am I the villain?
You want to talk about that? That XXL creeping up on her.
I've been on both sides
Exactly.
of it, so it's just like I understand your feelings. I understood you were hurt and mad.
I see what the hell she was talking about. Yeah, I want to know because that was kind of crazy.
She gets down just like she's not coming strong. Dish back, watch her blow back. She gets away. When she gets away.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Ciaramona, and I am here again. I know y'all wasn't expecting this video at all, but I felt like it was definitely something that y'all needed to see.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. We got our XXL. We're gonna be chatting today. I got some questions. We're really just gonna like touch base on stuff that we have been through and like what we are going through now in our lives as just like being older and more mature. So first off, how are you?
I'm good.
Oh
I feel
my
like this
God.
year has been like really good for me.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
yeah. How are you?
I'm in a really good space. I feel like everything just came together, like me moving back home, like mentally, physically, emotionally. Good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. I'm a little scared.
You are? I'm a little
Just a
nervous.
little
So we gotta pour some
Right.
of this wine.
Yeah, like I.
Yeah.
Can you take a shot with wine, or is that crazy?
You can, but this is her first time trying it, so
Yeah, let me just sip it first.
yeah. Just see how you like that. We just going, hold on, wait.
Oh, wait.
All right, we
Okay.
cheersing. All right. It's strong.
Ooh.
It's gonna sneak up on you. I'm not gonna lie. Like this, that wine that's like you sip it, but it's gonna creep up on you. So I'm gonna pour our
I was
first
really trying to
glass.
sip that like a shot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it probably went down the
Went
wrong
down the
way. Okay, so let's just talk about the backstory on, I'll say kind of like what we been through. What's going on back at like, I was probably like 21.
She was in a relationship with a guy. The guy and I met, and at first I was unknowing of his relationship, the fact that he lived with her, and you know, we started vibing. And as we started vibing, I think you commented on my Instagram, so I posted a picture.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think I did, and that was because I wouldn't know, like, nothing that's really going on. I wasn't in YouTube, none of that, so I would not go on YouTube and just, like, go search. So I found out from a person, but then I kind of sat on it, because, you know, you'll ask somebody something they won't really say.
Right.
I sat on it, but then I seen, like, this YouTube video, I think it was, like, from somebody, what they had posted. And I'm like, what is this? So I think I commented under her picture. And that's being young and around that time, you just have so much like
Energy for stuff.
yes. And it's just like, you think about it like, is this really worth it? Back then it was worth it because it's like, okay, this is my feelings. I'm living with this man. Like, we in a relationship. I don't know half of the shit he do while I'm not around. This went on for a few years, actually. And it was a lot of back and forth. We never got to really, like, have a conversation.
I really am a person that, like, you can have a conversation with me. Like, if something's going on, like, we can talk. But it's like, when I feel like it's hostile, I'm like, wait, hold on. Like, his side, my side, your side, and then, you know, so I was just like, I didn't really feel like I wanted to talk. Because I was just like, you know, every time we talk, it's like,
yeah.
Exactly. That tit for tat.
I don't know. I feel like growing up, when we look back on things, it's like the females are always mad at the females.
Right.
I couldn't fathom that, just to be cheated on and like stuff going on behind my back, and not even just cheated on silently.
Yeah.
Publicly though.
Yeah, publicly.
So it was just like it was a lot.
And even when I had talks with him, it was just like, it wasn't that I like couldn't sympathize with you. It was like I absolutely could, but it was just like I found out it was like a whole big thing. It was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And he's like,
exactly,
don't know nothing.
Right. So it's always the niggas like they don't know.
But then like, you know, we stopped talking. Like we stopped talking for a long time. Then he had reached back out to me like right before I was dealing with my baby daddy. So it was just cool.
Yeah.
But then you know, when I was pregnant, I didn't talk to him at all.
Yeah.
But then like I don't know. So when me and him like did get together, it was like a long time after that.
Right.
So I was just like during that period of time, I could understand like the old emotions was coming back. Then we went through like a whole another crazy season.
Yeah, they don't even. I'm not gonna lie, like y'all don't know a lot of things that we have actually been through in person. Because it's never really broadcasted like on like a YouTube platform or nothing like that. Like it's just, it'd be kind of like real life scenarios. But
I feel like, okay, so I would dive deeper into that a little bit on my channel.
Okay, okay, all right. We gonna save that. All right. So anywho, y'all know who Jazz is. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know my very first video on how I even started YouTube was from the situation that we was dealing with or whatever. So that's how everything started, and it just kind of prolonged for a really long time. I've
been the person to antagonize somebody before, so I just know like how afterwards I felt like, you know, why did I do all that? So when it happened to me, I was just like, you know, I've been on both sides of it, so it's just like I don't really feel like I understand your feelings. I understood you were hurt and mad, so that's why I was like, I don't even want to go back and forth with her.
Yeah.
Because I know, like,
exactly,
you know, and that it sucks to be there. It sucks to feel that way. And I was trying to like express that to you, but then again, it's like, you know, I have a little snippy mouth, like too. I'll say little stuff, but it's like I really don't want to go there. Like,
exactly.
I want to, at all times of my life, go out and be comfortable.
Exactly.
When y'all dropped when that video and that time period occurred, I was like, so just like, why am I the villain?
I understand, and I feel like the way it happened, I'm not gonna lie, because the way it happened, it shouldn't have happened like that. If I go back and watch that video today, it would make me cringe because it's like that I recorded the video, but I was still with the nigga. He helped me make the video.
Right.
You're helping me put this out there and put this image of myself out there as if it's like I'm coming on to YouTube and it's like that's my intro.
Yeah.
I felt like, really? So that's why I kind of have like a love-hate thing for my channel.
Yeah.
Because it's like I came on that way. I came into drama with
with
my real relationship. Yeah, my real life. It was just like, it was messy.
When I came onto YouTube, I came onto some drama as well. Like my first video was me having to like go off on something.
Yeah, it is. I hate that because that's all. That's.
And it was kind of like the same situation, like over a guy.
Yeah.
So when I look at that video, I'm like, oh my god. But you know what? I have to say, like, I wouldn't like, even though, because like I have a love-hate relationship with my channel sometimes too. Like even that narrative too, like from that whole situation, I'm like, people think so many crazy things about me, and they don't know you in real life. Especially women, they don't like to see growth. They don't like to see maturity. They don't like to see us, you know, get over things. So you know, just knowing that it's like power in changing, being different.
Right.
And I wouldn't let like just one perception or tainted thing that happened just determine your destination.
Exactly. That's why I say a lot of people would not expect this because a lot of people wouldn't be able to do it. People have a lot of pride. And I just feel like, how are you like mentally, like emotionally?
Yeah. So I went through, you know, a lot of stuff being pregnant, being in a relationship right after I had a baby, and that was like pretty crazy in itself. Currently, I'm like in such a good place. Like I'm focusing on myself, my child, surrounded by people that you know love me, are with the program, traveling. So I would say mentally, like I'm really good. I tried therapy this year. I loved it.
That's good.
Yeah, I really loved it because I'm like just 23, but like I'm just so ready to be in a like elevated, like bossy.
You act older than 23 though.
I do.
Yeah, like I always said that.
The
like,
baby age.
That's good. I like the therapy part. I really do. I kind of wanted to get into therapy, but I was like, a therapist, they don't know you.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm telling you this, but it's like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain.
That's the beautiful part of therapy, though, is because they don't know you.
Yeah.
So they're like a fly on the wall.
Exactly.
So they're taking in what you're saying, but they can pick apart what you're saying too.
Okay.
Because they don't know you. They don't, know how you act. They can just, just pick up on certain things. And you're just like, oh, wow.
Right.
I didn't know that about myself because I live with myself every day.
Right. Did you think when I started filming with Prime, like, it was to make things even or like a get back kind of thing?
You know what? I know that you're Pisces, and shout out to my best friend that passed away, RP to her. She's Pisces too. So I just know how you guys are. And it's just like, even if like something falls in your lap that's unintentional, y'all have that like little in the back of your head, like, I know what I'm doing. But you know what? Would I have done the same thing if I was like, it's just like, I already knew what the cards were. Like, I just was like, okay, working with Prime didn't tick me off. There's a couple things that did tick me off. Like, there was one particular.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I mean, if you want to get into, listen, if you want to get into it on this channel, go ahead. But look.
That was just the one little thing. But I was just like, you know what? This is how the game goes.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, even outside of me being with him, me and Prime done. He really helped me a lot when I was 18. Like, he met me when I was young, and he taught me a lot. So it's like, that's forever my friend type shit. So it's like, I already know how Prime is.
Definitely. He can be petty.
If Prime finds a way to get OC.
Yep, definitely. He's a Sag. He can be that. So like, once we started, it created a big issue. However, once I moved to Houston, we got really, really, really close. Like, he became a really good friend. So when I was out there, I was going through already like so much, and I felt like I didn't even have nobody. So he was a person that I gravitated to, and I didn't even expect that. I didn't think we would even be like that.
I was a great person.
Cry to him, laugh with him. Like, it was more so that when people kind of like look at it like, oh, you did that for that. I'm like, yeah, in a way. It just turned out different than what I actually expected.
Even back then when you were working with him, I remember telling my sister, I was like, Prime is a great person to be around, like, and learn from.
Did you think we would ever be able to have a sit down or like make amends?
Honestly, no.
No?
Because anybody that tries to like have a like altercation with me multiple times, I'm like,
we did not fight though.
I know, because I was like, I'm not gonna fight you.
Yeah, we did not fight though. Personally, if we fought, I wouldn't have been able to. Because I just feel like it's like, once we really fight, I can't go back to even thinking like, I mean, it's been times where it was almost there, but we never tussled for real.
Yeah, and I was just like, girl, like, I really don't want to fight you. Like, what are we gonna do this for? Like, it's not, this is like, what's the point of doing this?
All that does is boost the nigga ego. And I don't like that. I don't like to feel like,
never.
I did this and he's feeling himself because of that.
Absolutely never. Like a handful of girls around Atlanta that will do stuff, like, they'll do stuff and try to antagonize me. And like, no reaction is such a good reaction. Like, when somebody wants to do all that, like, you just gotta. I went to jail for fighting before, so I will never be fighting ever again. I would go to jail. Yeah. So
no,
like,
jail can't happen.
I actually get anxiety when somebody wants to fight me. Like, I feel like looking around like, where the police taking me away. I don't know.
Our last run-in where it was like bad like that.
It was right after my birthday too.
Oh. Yeah, actually, that situation, you want to talk about that? Or you want to leave that like...
we can go into detail.
Okay.
You don't have to save all the messages.
Yeah. So, I was in a club, and I never seen y'all together in one place. It's like, I either see him, I either see you, but I never seen y'all together. That drove me to I was like, whoa. It took me there, and it got to a point where I wanted to fight. So after that, I really never thought, like, hell no, we can't even have no conversation after that. But I kept seeing her, y'all. I kept seeing her everywhere. Like, I'm like, whoa, like, what is going on?
And then I was like,
we would bump into each other in the elevator. We would bump into each other in Target. In Target. I'm like, what is happening? So I was just like, nah. It dwelled on me to the point where I kept seeing her. So I'm like, something is telling me, like, I need to reach out. And I'm like, it's going to take me a minute to do it. but I gotta do it on my own time when I feel like, you know, time is right. And we had like previous messages already where she had sent her number. So I just went back in the DM, I scrolled up, called her. I'm like, she probably gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
You
Like,
want to know something funny? When you called me, I was like at his house, but he was in the front and I was in the back. And I went to the closet because I was like,
yeah.
And I answered, and I was like, what the
Yeah.
I'm like, right now, like,
yeah. I don't know. I didn't think that we would ever be able to, but it happened, and I'm glad it did because that just showed me how mature I am.
Yeah.
It just showed me like I can go through things and get through things.
I have seen like just a lot of growth within you as well because I remember the first time you like hugged me in that club. I looked at Zuri, I was like, girl, what the fuck? She was like, girl, I don't know. It let me put my guard down.
Yeah.
Because whenever I used to see you, I would always have my guard up. Like,
Yeah, like,
let
me get some shit.
She'll be
Like,
there, let me go over there. But that just allowed me to be like, okay, we not in that space anymore.
exactly. Looking back on like our past situation and just growing as a woman, how do you feel about stuff like that?
I feel like it's always the nigga.
Yeah.
Like, he's always the problem. He's literally always the problem. Like, even me dating now, like, I go through situations from, like, and, like, dudes are so funny.
Yeah.
Because it's just, like, they will do the craziest stuff and then want to, like, you know, just have no parts of it.
Exactly. Like, you started this. How do you don't want no parts? How is messy to you? Like,
this is too much.
Yeah,
Everybody
like,
doing too much.
yeah, y'all tripping. Like, no, you
like,
tripping.
You're tripping, yeah, definitely. The older you get, the more you realize that. But like as a young girl or somebody who's still going through stuff like that, it's just like, it's always best to just remove yourself. Remove yourself. Don't attack anybody. You just have to really just sit back because everything you want to know will come to you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, eventually all the answers you're looking for will come to you, and these men will play all day.
Literally.
Leave them.
Literally.
Get a better one.
I feel like if you're put in a situation like that, that's not love. You have a baby. Let's talk about motherhood.
Motherhood is hood.
Talk to me a little bit about like being a mom in her 20s.
Being a mom in my 20s was like so unexpected. When I got pregnant, it was like one of the craziest things ever because I was just like, there's no way.
You were scared?
I was like, what the It was just like, it was more of like just such a crazy experience.
Yeah.
Like me and my baby daddy went through so much when I was pregnant, after I was pregnant, but it's just like, it's an adjustment. I do not suggest having a baby in your 20s because it's like, you can't do anything without making sure your child.
Yeah, exactly.
But I love how it's matured me. I love mothering a human being and like teaching her things. I just love that, like, you know, I just have like so many people connected through my baby.
That's good. She's adorable.
Thank you.
I ain't got no kids. I'm team auntie, y'all.
Yeah.
I always want to ask females like in their 20s how do they adjust with being a mom and still like living their life.
Yes, it definitely is a big adjustment because me before my baby, I'm flights 3 times a day.
Exactly.
Way before, like I'm always going, I'm always, you know, doing this and that. But it really like kind of set me down a little bit and like grounded me.
Yeah.
But it's definitely challenging. It has its challenges because having to like navigate a child, 2 people, having to coexist for a long time is really challenging. And then balancing like a social life, dating, school, like everything I've been doing. It's like there's no real preparation. It's like when you're in it, you just do it. It's like autopilot mode. Like I just, you know, do everything. It's definitely crazy. She's definitely growing and learning with me.
I don't know. I wake up some days and just be like, I want a kid. I want to have a kid. I want to have a child. But
that's how I felt.
I'll be like, hell nah. Like,
I didn't realize like how much it actually took. Like, it's a lot of money. A lot of money.
Kids are walking banks. Like,
literally.
And as far as, I mean, I don't want to get too deep into detail in your personal life as far as like co-parenting and stuff, but everything of that nature is doing well, right?
Yes, like it took us a while to have a good relationship, but we have a good relationship. He's really like my best friend. Like
That's good.
when people ask me, I'm like, that's like my family member.
Yeah.
So
I feel like it should be like that. Like y'all are both raising, first of all, a girl. She should always be able to just see y'all getting along. I hate to see kids like see their parents not getting along.
yeah,
I went through that as a child. That's why I don't want to give that to my kids.
mm-hmm.
So I always like when people can be friends and co-parent or do whatever that they gotta do for the kids. So that's good.
Exactly.
That's good.
I definitely appreciate
Mm-hmm.
the fact that that's a thing because I know some of my friends like
Yeah.
it be treacherous. These men out
Exactly.
here crazy. During the pregnancy
Yeah.
and the baby first gets here, the men it's like they go through something. It's
But
like,
I wonder like what changes that? Like
they get scared, like they're either scared or like second guessing stuff, and so then they start like just going crazy. And then they come back to their senses.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
later on.
yeah, they're like, this is my reality. Like, but at first they'd be like,
Yeah, checked out.
yeah,
Mentally, emotionally, all of that. Let's talk love life. What's your relationship status? Are you dating, single, enjoying life? How's that for you?
I'm actually dating right now.
Okay.
There's like one person that's like top of the list, but he hasn't like
I told y'all I was gonna creep up on her. Look, that XXL creeping up on her.
He hasn't wiped out the rest yet.
Oh, okay, so he like applying the pressure, but he ain't doing like.
It's like you need to overly step.
Exactly.
Just be like, you're it.
Okay.
What about you? You said you're in a relationship.
Yes, girl. Happy.
What's his sign?
He's a Libra. He's a Libra, so
Dreamers
it's
are
like.
charmers.
Yes, they are, and I'm a Pisces, so it's like.
I'm like dreamers.
Yeah.
Like, y'all don't fantasize.
Yeah, we do. We just love romance and magical, so it's like we balance each other a lot. Like I said, I'm in a soft place, and it's more so like a family because my family is connected to his family already. That's really how we met. I don't know. It's really good though. I like it. I see a future with it.
That's good.
He's not in like the social media, like YouTube and that.
Oh, girl. YouTubers and everything else.
Yeah, no, I can't. That was my next question for you. Do you see like you dating another like YouTube like influencer?
Girl, what?
Hell no.
Absolutely.
I
not.
cannot.
My type is like so different.
Yeah.
It's like you said, athletic, like my boo now. But yeah, no, it's grown, not with the antics, not with the girls all around you, like that shit.
I can't have that. So what do you look for in a relationship now or expect out of your partners? Like
someone who is generous, someone who thinks of the little things to please me, handsome, tall, a good mindset, they're disciplined, stable, passionate about something, easygoing. I hate those sassy men that get mad because you're mad. Like,
yeah, like be the man. Like you're the man, you're supposed to lead. I'm confused. Why are you mad? Because I got an attitude. Like,
literally. Men that are thoughtful. So those are all things I look for.
I would say same. Really, everything you just said. You have to be like family oriented. Like you have to really love being around family. Just bonding. Another thing that I really pay attention to is more so like how a guy treats his mom.
Yes.
If a man treats his mom right, then I know he's gonna treat me right.
You know what? Piggybacking off of that, I don't like men who either don't have a father or father figure.
Yeah, that too. Because you're missing out on
a
that
good one
part.
like that.
Yeah.
Like, one where he respects your mom.
Exactly.
You see your mom be treated well.
Exactly.
And you know, like, how to be a man.
Yeah. Do you think I was being like a bully towards you?
It's not even just the stuff, like, all the in-person encounters.
Yeah.
But people would come to me and tell me, like, if they talked to you, they would be like, she told me about what was going on. So they would have a preconceived story about me. And I'd be like, bro. I'm like, how many people does this girl know that knows me? Y'all are coming to me telling me, like, oh, you did this, you did that.
Right.
So, I mean, I didn't really take it as, like, bullying because, like, and I mean, like, I'm not trying to be funny or anything when I say this, but I really just was like I let the situation go so early that I didn't care.
Right.
Like, after I blocked him the very first time I found out about you, and, like, I saw you at the club outside when I had my arm. And
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally had him flops, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I am so focused on another nigga. I'm in love with this man right here. I'm like, I promise you, I don't care about him. I don't care about the situation. I had let it go so long ago, so that's why when like it came up again, I was like, damn, like, I don't want to go through this again. So I knew that someday someday she's just gonna realize that this is not worth it.
Exactly.
The guy's not worth it.
Right.
The embarrassing moments, like people
yes.
move on.
Yeah.
Because when I was with him, I had some pretty embarrassing moments with him where I'm just like,
I see what the hell she was talking about.
yeah, no, I definitely see what she's talking about. Like, I'm kind of like you about my feelings. Like, I don't play. Like, we can tussle. I'm not too much going to tussle with the girl.
Right.
I'm going to want to tussle with you.
Yeah, with the nigga. Like,
yeah, I'm like, we're going to.
Exactly.
So that was mainly my thing that I was going through, was tussling with him.
I wouldn't really say a bully, but I would say.
She said, let's see.
I wouldn't say a bully, but I will say, like, I don't know. I just feel like my feelings was wrapped up. Like, I was like, it was on. It's just like everything, like, to get up under you, I would have to do. Like, the situation that you were referring to before, it was like, like, I'm gonna do that just because.
I don't know how you found that out, because it was like actually hilarious.
Yeah, I want to know, because that was kind of crazy. Like, that was just like some spirited moment type shit. I'm not gonna lie. What's some advice you would give to a female in her 20s?
Live life. Don't have kids. Don't settle.
Yeah.
Don't date broke.
No, for real. Like,
have your own goals and aspirations. Follow your dreams. Don't let anybody deter you off your path. And just be free to be yourself. Like, experience things, accept losses, accept growth, accept, all of the things that are molding you into be a woman. And just do whatever you want to do. Like, your 20s, you can rebuild yourself, rebrand 20 times before you get it right.
Literally.
Nobody has a set timeline on their own success. So just keep pushing and don't let what the haters say get to you.
Yeah. This is my biggest thing right now. Do not follow what you see on the internet.
It's not real.
No. You never know what people are really going through. So don't think you have to be where someone else is, because it's gonna come. Like how social media plays a big part on people's lives right now, especially us in our 20s and approaching their 20s. They see a lot of things and it's just like, I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't feel like that because you see this on the internet.
Right.
Like, we don't know these people on the internet. Like, you don't know what these people are dealing with financially, like mentally. You don't know none of that. Everything is like an image for the media.
Like she said, all the people you be looking up to is like, you don't know them in real life. Like, I even think about my life and I see people say certain things and create narratives, and I'm like, y'all don't know nothing. People will swear they know somebody because you watch them.
Exactly.
But me and her could turn the camera off and
literally,
fight right now.
like, y'all
don't know nothing.
Literally.
Like,
so I just feel like, just go at your own flow, at your own pace. Stick to what you believe in. Do what works for you. That's how I feel.
Literally. Do what works for you and don't listen to nobody.
Yes.
Oh, and be careful your digital footprint.
No, for real.
Like, I hate a digital footprint.
Yeah.
A digital footprint hate to see me.
Oh, listen. So much that I really be like looking back on, and it's like.
But when I was like 19 and I started YouTube, I was so focused on the bag.
Yeah.
I didn't care
what. Yeah.
I
Exactly.
I just needed something to like create buzz.
If I can go back, baby, y'all would not have known me that way. Y'all would have known Ciara for Ciara. You know what I'm saying?
But I would encourage you to just really like, show more of yourself.
Right.
Show more of yourself. Be more open and to like just laying it out there. Like, I really don't do that as much anymore. But in the past, like on YouTube, I used to be so transparent with them. I was like at my peak when I was telling them, it's not all sweet over here.
Exactly.
Like, this was going on.
But I feel like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with my channel, but it's because I'm not really giving more of me. Give us more of you. Like, we don't want to see you with other people. We want to see you, like, put that out there. So that's what I'm working on. But I feel like I have so many subscribers that's like built on the shit that I.
But you gotta change. You gotta change their outlet.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember when I first started with Prime, it was very hard for me to transition like a bunch of his subscribers into my people that want to genuinely support me. But it's just like, I am a person outside of this man. I know men rule content.
Yeah.
But it's just like, no, I'm funny.
Yeah.
But I'm my baddie friend. You know, eventually when you get people used to seeing you, now they're clicking for you.
Yeah.
Now they're wondering where your hour-long vlogs are.
Right.
You know, you're telling them about your life. So, you know, you got to start somewhere. It's not going to be at the peak that you want it to be immediately, but it takes time. So, girls just do stuff. Bring them into your life. Honestly, I took a little break from my channel for a while because I got out of a relationship. And like, when I got out of a relationship with him, I was just like, I really don't want to do this YouTube stuff no more. Yeah. Because I went through so much.
Yeah, and they always have to bring up, you know, so it's like for me, I have a whole boyfriend.
Right.
And it's been years since y'all have seen me with this person. And it's like y'all are still on that.
But
like,
you know, they didn't never let you live shit down.
Yeah,
you can never just move on. Like, you're always still in the corner.
Yes.
Man, they have a false reality of this man in their head.
I just seen this post, right? No more public relationships. I see that shit don't come off your resume. Cause what? Like,
even dudes that I do like YouTube videos with, they'll bring up like, oh, are you still talking to someone? I'm like, bro, we linked up to make a video and we went on it. Like, we never, no.
Right.
It's just like ridiculous, but they don't let you move on.
That's the internet, period.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know this, but I'm actually a very funny person.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie. Like, literally, I'm the clown out the friendship. I'm not gonna lie. Sisterhood. You have a sister. I have a sister.
You do?
Yes.
I have 2 sisters.
Really?
Yeah.
I do have 2 sisters too. I have a younger one and a bigger sister too. What does sisterhood mean to you? Like,
I love my little sister and my older sister. Like, I would die for my sisters. Like, you know, especially my little sister, because we're so close. Me and her are like dates.
Yeah.
Like, if something going on with her, I'm in it. If something going on with me, she in it. Like, we don't play. So, I don't know. I just really love having, like, that bond. And then, especially since I had a child, she's been so helpful to me and my baby. And it's just, like, so cool to see her in auntie mode.
Aww.
You know, just evolve together.
Yeah.
Because, like, some people grow apart from their siblings, but I have a brother, too. I really love all my siblings.
Yeah,
we're very close, so.
Definitely. I think sisterhood plays a major part on me because it makes me cherish my friends, too. Like, I love my friends like they're my sisters, too.
Yes.
So it's like that, when you're able to have a real good relationship with your sister, it makes you a really good friend to other females.
Yes. And, like, I feel like a lot of friendships, sometimes, like, girls don't give each other, like, enough room to just be women. Like, sometimes I'm moody, bitch.
Yeah,
sometimes I don't want to talk, or you're annoying, or something. But we gonna be cool at the end of the day, because, like you said, like, I have a sister, she gets on my fucking nerves. We might yell and scream at each other, but at the end of the day, that's my sister.
Exactly.
And that's, like, the same energy I carry with my friend. You can tell me something's wrong with me, or you can tell me my shit staying out.
Yeah, and I love friendships like that. Because if we can't be open, it's like, damn, I feel like I can't really, like, say anything to you because you'll get offended.
I don't mean literally my shit.
Look, some of them childish, they might. So, we had to change the quality of the camera, but hey, my camera died. Anyways, friendships, like, are you big on friendships? Are you big on, like, friends in general?
I've definitely had, like, the same core group of friends since I was little. Leah, I've known her for so long. That's literally my baby. I love her.
Yes.
And we've had our problems, but God was good. Zuri, that's another girl. She hasn't been with me since I was younger, but she's definitely, like, friendships are amazing. I feel like I learned so much from my friends younger or older than me. And it's just beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's nothing like a night out with the girls.
Like, life worth living again.
Yes.
Like, you can be
chit chat.
Yeah, literally.
Like, we're on the same time. We're on bullshit together.
Yeah.
A lot of my girls are in relationships now, but it's okay. Yeah. So I'm sorry holding it down.
Yeah, you hold it down with it too, but
I love it. I love my girls. What about you?
I do too. Like, me and my friends, we laugh, we cry. Like, it's like a really genuine friendship between us. And honestly, I have been through so much with females. It's like I don't let everybody in.
Yeah.
But it's like the females that I do have, it's like they are those
core.
the ones that they gonna be in the wedding. Like those the ones that's coming to the baby shower and all that. Like I want to really like grow with them.
They always be the new ones. The old ones.
Exactly.
That've been there. Those are the ones.
Yeah, it was. I didn't experience a lot of shit trying to like be friends with females. You never know what people's motives are and their intentions, and it's like you have to stay away because females are really like jealous. Remember, like our mom used to be like,
yeah,
she's jealous
of you.
Like that's real life. Like,
hell yeah. I've had girls that like have stole money from me, try to steal my man, try to steal my emotion. Like it's just like
you gotta keep them away.
Yeah, and they come off so fun,
sweet, and then like you like, oh, this bitch lit. Like
no,
them be the ones.
Not at all.
My shit happened in Miami. You know, in Miami area, everything come out. So it's like,
actually,
mine
was there.
My shit was so bad. Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, it was so bad.
Yeah, mine was bad too with a girl, like she was just acting crazy, like she was trying to do too much in. This is when I was talking to Prime, and he was like, that's a big ass bitch. She come here trying to find you. Like, we might have to bust her ass.
We might have to jump that
like,
yeah.
I was like, yeah.
No.
Like, no. The fuck? Miami always bring out bitch.
It do. It be like, damn, bitch, it took Miami for you to get lit like this. Yeah, mine was so bad. It happened like the next day after my birthday. Like the morning after my birthday. And like, bitch got jumped, all type of shit. Like,
really?
It was bad. And imagine, I ain't gonna go too deep in detail, but shout out to Jazz, Lil Perfect. Like that's my dog for real. Like she came through around that time. It was like, I'm on the way. I'm coming to get you. Like, don't worry, I'm on the way. But so just closing out, I just want to say thank you for coming. Y'all, it took a long time, but we here. I want girls on my channel to see like you can actually. I'm not gonna say every situation because some situations you gotta be like, nah, fuck that, fuck him, fuck her, like. It's not that, but I feel like just growing up and being mature, like you know, I just turned 25, and I just feel like I'm in my grown woman era. Growth, happiness, I just want to move forward with life.
I'm in the same mindset right now. But I always knew that though. I always knew that, like, even when we were having troubles, I was just like, one day she gonna realize like I'm just a cool ass bitch. And then, you know, I used to think the same of you. I used to like, you know, of course I'm gonna talk my shit, but I'm like, honestly, she's really a cool girl. Like, this is not worth it. I just knew. So God has his timing. The timing was right. So.
Hey, we gotta stand up for him. We drunk our wine, we got drunk, we talked our shit.
Yes, we have.
It was needed. Make sure y'all go watch Jazz's video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to her channel. And like, comment, subscribe to mine. I know it's been a minute, but listen, baby, we back. That's what I'm saying. We back.
Consistent.
We back.
It's 2025. We need to be consistent.
I ain't gonna tell y'all what y'all will see, but y'all will see we might have some stuff in the works. Y'all don't know. So just stay tuned. Keep that notification bell on, and see y'all later.
Bye.
Everybody's like, I never listen, no. I should've figured though.